now tuned in to your number one radio station.
Built for this. We are network. Built for this network. For the strong, not the weak.
But I would have loved to hear a Big Pun and B.I.G. collabo. That shit would have been incredible.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It was destined to happen. Oh. You know, but we'll have our day, you know. I see him at the pearly gates, you know what I mean? And we'll keep it going from there.
I dream filthy. My moms and pops mix me with Jamaican rum and whiskey. Run the set off. Shouldn't have pushed them dead off. Wipe the sweat off. Cause in this world I'm dead off. Squeeze lead off. Been sped off. Ain't no shook hands in Brooklyn. Army fatigue. Bring fatigue to enemies. Look, man, you wanna see me locked up, shot up. Mom's crotched up over the casket. Screaming bastard. Crying. Know my friends is lying. I know who killed them. Filled them with them Rugers from their Rugers or they desert. Dying ain't the shit, but it's pleasant. Kinda quiet. Watch my niggas bring the riot. Giving cats the opposite of diets. The game 30 pounds when you die, no lie. Lazy eye. I was high when they hit me. Took a few cats with me. Shit, I need the company. Apologies in order to Tiana, my daughter. If it was up to me, you would be with me. Sorta like Daddy Dearest. My vision be the clearest. Silences so you can't hear it. Competition still fearing. Shit, don't ask me. I went from ashy to nasty to classy and still.
Niggas still gotta get his grind on. Come get introduced to my home. I grew up in the crime zone. Soon as you grow, you on your own. You keep your strap, you keep your chrome. Cause the streets is chilly, now get your grind on. Come get introduced to my home. A nigga grew up in the projects. End up getting more stress. More money, more drama. You know a nigga keep his llama. Cause the streets are killing, now get your grind on. Come get introduced to my
the
home.
penalty is death, especially when I'm mentally stressed. My enemies hang with me till I eventually flip. I never reject and offer the battle. Slap the cough in the saddle and rattle like a wooden horse to the battle. Niggas talk but they babble cause they ain't saying nothing. If I ain't blazing something with the Mac, I'm in the shack baking muffins. Make the funk and get your rum roast. One dose of the toast to make you jump if you come close. Pun spoke, ain't no more debating. My squad been waiting for the perfect time to give you what you all been waiting. An organization the veterans build with genuine skills to pay the heat, gas, and the rest of the bills. Invest in the real, don't get left in the hills. My tech and my steel turn your whole crew into vegetables. We blessed with the will to never surrender, cause my every agenda's in and out, unseen like I entered the ninja.
Niggas still gotta get his grind on. Come get introduced to my home. I grew up in the crime zone. Soon as you grow, you on your own. You keep your strap, you keep your chrome. Cause the streets is chilly, now get your grind on. Come get introduced to my home. A nigga grew up in the projects. End up getting more stress. More money, more drama. You know a nigga keep his llama. Cause the streets are killing, now
I got
get
that
your
new
grind
FN,
on.
call it that faggot nigga gun. Couple of hollow tips make you faggot niggas run. Crack pull up, everybody clear out. Anybody pumping that rock is getting aired out. I'm in that caddy with my bitch in the back. Your mommy got a body, but she itching to clap. And I know you pitching purple, but we switching the packs. Listen, man, don't make me hurt you, I'm just giving the facts. On that I-95 swerving to a town near you. My niggas watch out for them black Suburbans. And no, it's not the feds, man, Poppy's home. And Poppy got it good, he could put you on. Listen, I done made abandoned blocks look hot. 9 or 10 Benzes, a couple of drops, couple of rubber bands for the corrupt cops, just to see my niggas eating shit and hugging the blocks. Crack a chastise them, right beside them, in front of 100 million viewers, shouldn't surprise them. We from the Bronx where the mayors lift up, and niggas get shot in broad day cause we don't give a fuck. Little niggas on bikes or just shoot you. All 4 pairs, some nights, the shit's brutal. I done seen fiends OD, shot the wrong pack. Then they call the shit the bomb smack. Word to crack, the guard body, the hard body, the realest ever. The John Gotti, this rap shit, will they kill me? Never.
This goes out to cats. Stupid. Fingers in their ass again. $50 half a men. Daydreaming, fuck around, get wet like semen. Your whole teaming. Give me yours. See more gone than Freeman. I took the creaming. Moved to new places, new faces. Fuck with screw faces. Cause when I flip, I make the papers. Dangerous, we good fellas. Niggas can't bang with us. Try to do me. My crew be unruly. Some old school cats they call gats toolies. Call blacks moolies. Think it's cool to smoke woolies and fuck without rubbers. specialize in killing wives and grandmothers. Who you trustin'? Shit. When Frank start bustin', Frank start something. Killing you gently. God meant me to push a Bentley. Me and Sean Combs taking broads home. On the phone with the chip, with these crystal chicks. About to make
My mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. Yeah. Are you ready? Theory of the culture. Built for this network. Your boy, we are back, baby. Chizz Roundtree, Earl Jones, who be double dutching in real soon. Your boy DJ Mad Knox. Yeah, we are back with another banger show for y'all right here on Theory of the Culture. I hope your holidays was full with all the food you can eat and all the liquor you can drink. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
All that good old turkey, stuffing, mac and cheese.
Man, it was, I still got Tito's and shit in my refrigerator, bro. Like, it's real.
Me too, man.
It's real, man. So what's going on?
Ain't not much, man. Ain't not much. You know, another day, another blessing. You know, another reason to go. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Ooh, excuse me for yawning. That's a fact, man. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
And man, you still eating on them? You still eating on them leftovers?
Hell no. My leftovers only go for like 3 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a little bit of leftovers left, but I'm kind of sick of it. I'm kind of sick of that shit now. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the first 2 days, the day of, and the next day is the braca. You know what I mean? But the day after that is just like, alright, you just take whatever you want to salvage because you know you're going to be drinking that night. And the rest I just pretty much packed up, and I gave some stuff out to the homeless people out here in the Journal Square area. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's dope.
I did my good deed.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
Because I heard about a lot of people giving away food and, you know, having these turkey drives. And, you know, that's to me, that's respectable and commendable. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like throwing food away. That's just a thing with me.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Like, after you do
all that. It's like, why waste it?
Right. After you do all that cooking and stuff, you know what I mean? You see that shit go in the garbage. You like, God damn. Well, you could just go get you some, you know what I mean, to your local dollar store or whatever, get you some Tupperwares or some plates, some for you, and you know what I mean, heat that up, get you some cases of water so they can wash it down with it and give it out, man. Bundle that thing. So, you know what I mean, that's what I did, man. Everything that we was getting ready to throw away, I packed up like a good 15 plates, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. With waters and stuff. Me and my wife, we just came up here. We just was like, here. You know what I mean? So it really wasn't no craziness with it. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that's dope though. That's dope. For sure. That's dope. You got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because like you spent all this time preparing this food, right? To toss it out, right? That don't make no sense.
It beats the purpose. It really defeats the purpose. So, you know, I would rather
not when somebody else could get some use out of it and get some food in their stomach. You know,
I'd rather somebody else get the fulfillment that I have. You feel what I'm saying? So it just felt good to give out. You know what I mean? To give out. That's all it was. It's called Thanksgiving.
You pushing it forward. You pushing the blessings forward.
No doubt, man. You know what I mean? Like it's Thanksgiving. Even though the way Thanksgiving was produced, it was fucked up. But you know, we still got to give thanks to being alive and having family and health and all that stuff. Where, you know, a person that's out there that ain't really had no family or do got family ain't really got, you know what I mean? Ain't really, what they say, ain't really got a pot to piss in or to throw it out in. So
yeah.
So it's like, man, it's crazy, yo.
And you know what they say, man, when you know, when you had them lemons and you turn them lemons into lemonade.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
You know, they're making the best out of any situation. You know, that I think that's the key. That's been the main focus of this year. Most importantly, especially all this shit going on, and we're still going through it as humanity, as black folks, as everybody. You know,
right. So my thing is just I'm trying to make sure my foul is good when I leave this earth. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to be turned back.
Hey, bro. I know I did some sins back in my day. You feel what I'm saying? I still probably do a little sinning every now and again now. You know what I mean? But if I do,
it comes with the territory.
You know what I mean? If I do 10 good deeds, you know, my one sin ain't gonna erase 10 good ones. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Yeah, and you just try to be a stand-up person. You know, through all the, you know, your ups and your downs.
Right.
You know.
Right.
The bumps in the road. You just try to be a stand-up person through it all, you know. And I think that's what counts, you know.
That's a fact.
Shit.
Be that.
Yeah, integrity, morals, you know, all that good shit.
You got to.
That's
man.
what counts.
You got to. And when you know you leading by example for your kids and your nieces, your nephews. You know what I mean? You want to live by example a little bit. You know what I mean? You just don't want to be known for daddy turning up at the barbecue.
No.
You want to...
No, even though you know that you damn sure gonna turn up at the barbecue, but we also know daddy do this, daddy do that. You know, daddy help out people.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody needs advice, daddy give them advice. You know, the kids, they recognize that, you know.
And that's what you want, man. That's really what you want. So, you know.
Because, you know, ain't none of us perfect. You know, all we can do is try our best to be the best person we could possibly be.
That's a fact, though.
At the end of it all, you know. But, man, I'm glad everything's good. Your holidays went well. You know, I hope everybody else's holidays went well.
Yeah, man. Definitely. You know. I'm just glad to hear you brothers alive and strong. You feel what I'm saying? And we back at giving them our theory on the culture. You feel what I'm saying?
Another again.
Yeah. What up, y'all? It's your boy Earl Jones on the check-in. You know, I'm back. What's up? Theory the culture. Man, y'all some bad blocks. Chizz. What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, Jones? How you feeling, man?
You know, I know y'all things kind of take care of and, so, you know, I'm in the building now, you know what I'm saying? Really the culture. So what y'all expounding on so far? What's up, brother, man?
Let's get to it. I wanted to get y'all opinion on this. I was watching, you know, T.I. show Expeditiously. So, yeah, Young Thug on there. So, Young Thug said that he never listened to Andre 3000 growing up and has no desire to work with him because he feels like the Outkast rapper doesn't embrace the younger generation. And T.I. was trying to go back and forth with him, but it was like he was sticking to his guns about it, and he got crucified on Twitter about that particular statement. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, Jones, you talk about hey, I passed it.
You know, hold on to see. All right, that's what now. See, because I don't know if Saks is really like that. If they don't embrace space, you know, we do have a problem with that in the community. You do understand that, right? It seems like I'm trying to take this down. I'm trying to take 3 stacks out of my mouth because I'm not sure of that situation. But we kind of do that to each other every day. You know, we as old schoolers sometimes, man, I don't want to fuck with these young bros. They crazy, man. You know, you put yourself in harm's way. Fuck with young bros will fuck you up. You know, they on some other shit. Yeah, I don't know if that's how he feels about 3 Stacks and shit, and I don't know if that's the energy that 3 Stacks and them put out, based on the kind of old school versus new school thing. So for that guy to put out that kind of energy about Stacks, he must feel something that they just don't embrace it like that. But for me, I always think that's kind of wrong in the sense if we are like the dudes that they looking up to, but for the younger generation or the younger rappers to have that kind of feel about us, like, oh, I don't fuck with them because they don't fuck with us. You know what I mean? They don't want to take the top. So I don't know if it's that kind of thing going on between those two. But I didn't read as far as the crucifixion went online. What was he talking about, Chizz? How was that going down?
Twitter everybody was just going at him for making that statement. You know, everybody loved them 3 Stacks. You know, as soon as they aired that episode of Extraditionally T.I. show, which is a dope ass podcast he got, by the way. Shit, Twitter just came alive on, social media don't have no chill button.
Right. They probably handed Youngblood, as we call him, Youngblood, probably handed Youngblood his ass like that. Because I know T.I. was probably trying to fuse that shit as best he could.
He was.
But Youngblood was probably like, I don't feel like they fuck with us, so I ain't fucking with them. That's a problem. That's a problem, not just in the rap community, but in our community. I don't know how many times, okay, if I'm on the job and I'm working, and I'm fucking with the young boys, 18, 19 years old, some of them blood, some of them crooks, but they happen to be out working on the job. And I get the old school cats and they look at me like, yo, Earl, man, that shit kind of fuck you up, man. Don't fuck with them like that. See, that's the problem right there. Maybe you don't have the same rapport that I got with them cats.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna listen to them. Maybe they don't have a father figure. Next thing you know, they kicking it with Earl and shit. And like, yo, Earl don't judge you for shit. He know exactly where the fuck I'm coming from. His ass been there before. He ain't pointing the index finger, talking about, yo, you shouldn't be doing that. No, if anything, Earl gonna say, that little young motherfucker told me a fucked up story. I'm gonna tell him one that's more fucked than I got when I was his age.
Yeah.
Right.
So now, right, that young blood give a kick out, that I'll give a kick out of it, and now we have dialogue.
Right.
In the middle. So I don't know how that young cat feels about Stacks and shit. And again, Stacks could put out that energy or not put out that energy. No, but that should be something we should fuse together, just generally. Go ahead, Chizz.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what you think about it, man?
Let's. Me, I go by the actual statements. So let's do the old Knox breakdown real quick.
Now let's get it.
That was his exact words.
Hey, Knox. Yo, let it be broke, motherfucker.
Right.
Where's the sweet Willie?
You know what I mean? But, yo, he said in the statement that, I'm just going off of what Chizz told us, he never grew up listening to 3 Stacks. Now, let's stop right there.
Right.
Therefore, he doesn't have the history and sense, and nobody really put and told them or schooled them on how we were schooled on the eligibility of music. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to think about him being from Atlanta as well. I kind of find it ironic that he's saying, yo, I never grew up listening to 3 Stacks in them.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. Go ahead, man.
Young Thug's about 20, 24, 25.
Okay, but even then,
young guy.
Bro, how many times we had the PM Dawns, the Naughty by Natures, the Queen Lies, the whoever was what, the Lords of the Underground, the Redmans. We was young bucks coming up, but we was schooled on who was this person from your hometown, or who was this person from the next hometown. You feel what I'm saying? We knew about motherfucking what's them guys' name? The Ghetto Boys when Mind Playing Tricks on came out, and they from Houston. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta think about that right there. You never grew up listening to 3 Stacks as a youngin'. Well, who the fuck is your parents or who is your peoples that doesn't, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because at that time, like, if you say Young Doug is 20 in his 20s, early 20s, that motherfucker should be knowing about Outkast, Goody Mob, and all these motherfuckers from the A. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be no motherfucking bridge in that gap, because the A is big, but it's small at the same time.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. Well, you know, when Mac got to that point, I'm thinking that too. I just didn't say that shit. See, man is like Bernie Mac. You know, he don't say them shit that you thinking. Yeah. So, I was thinking that shit.
And then I wonder what type of interaction he had, because, you know, Young Doug is pretty popular. So I'm pretty sure that he's on 3 Stacks radar. He knows about him. So I wonder what type of interaction they had.
But you gotta understand too, 3 Stacks barely fuck with his own peers like that. Okay?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
3 Stacks.
Yeah, he's kind of a hermit.
Right. If you catch a 3 Stacks verse, that's because this motherfucker either need the check or he just was feeling your vibe at that time. But you not gonna catch 3 Stacks on a motherfucking, hey man, him and his own partner really had a little fallout after a while. So you gotta understand, based off of that, if him and his own motherfucking founding partner, who he came in with this shit, had a little turmoil, they still brothers, but just, you know, they loving each other from a distance, sort of say. You know?
Yeah, they got issues. Yeah.
So it's like one of them things.
Yeah.
Stacks don't even fuck with his own
you right, man.
So I don't see why they crucifying Young Thug for saying what he's saying. I think the fact that Young Doug ain't trying to put his expectations too high. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I rock with anybody and everybody, but I'm not looking forward to rocking with 3 Stacks, because I know a motherfucker like 3 Stacks, one or two things. He probably ain't gonna like the way my style is, me being a young generation rapper, MC from Atlanta, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm not just gonna depend on what the fuck he trying to do on that level. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, trying to get 3 Stacks on a verse, like you say, he's more of a hermit, bro. You gotta know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody to get the 3 Stacks.
Yeah, like Secret Service shit.
Right. You gotta.
Yeah, he's been very. Yeah, for a guy, he's for a guy, you know, when he started coming out with all the costumes and, you know, he had the whole thing, and you see this guy that's this extrovert. So, but he's funny because he's gonna give you that, but when he take all that off, like you say, he becomes like a part-time loner. So he's a funny guy like that, I would imagine. Yeah, Stacks is kind of like that, I'd imagine.
I mean,
yeah, Stacks is different.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, the last...
He like the Prince of shit. He like the Prince of hip-hop. You know, back in the day, you couldn't get Prince on the interview.
Can't get him.
I don't give a shit if he was on stage. It's hard to get Prince on the interview.
Right.
That's like Stacks. It's hard to get Stacks on the track.
Right.
You know?
Like, you got to know somebody who knows somebody who Stacks is real cool with, that can vouch for your character for Stacks to really fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's that.
At this point, I don't think it's about the money with Stacks.
No, I don't think so either. I think about who he's next to. He doesn't want to fuck his reputation up being a MC that he is, on a caliber level that he is too. You feel what I'm saying? Just like Jay-Z. Jay-Z not just gonna stand to anybody. You know what I mean? If Jay-Z on the motherfucking Kendrick track when he first came out, that's because Kendrick was hot. Jay-Z stands to the hottest young ones. He not gonna stand next to nobody that's lukewarm or whatever. Nigga, he's sizzling out here. So Jay-Z was like, yo, let me jump on that kill my vibe shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the same thing he did with J. Cole. You feel what I'm saying? Cole, he did better. He signed Cole to Rock Nation. You feel what I'm saying? So it's one of them things with, like, you know, like, if I know Erica and Erica, talk to your baby father, see if you can get on this motherfucker, you know. Like,
because you know she got that magic twice.
If she could be like, oh Lord, if she could be like motherfucking Egg Stacks, get on this motherfucker, you know, throw him a couple of motherfucking pussy incense and shit, you know. You know, but hey, man, it's just one of them things, man. Like, I wouldn't crucify. I get. You get the
man. They came against him on Twitter, and which I didn't feel as though it was fair either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not. You know, maybe he wasn't exposed to all that,
and he,
you know, that's his thought, that's his opinion.
That's the problem. I gotta go back to Mad just one more time. I don't sound like a broken record, but how the fuck do you not be exposed to? Listen, man, they put fucking Mac. 1992, 93. I remember the first fucking video. I said, look at these brothers. They from down south, but they got a little New York. You know, back then they was coming out with the AD sweatsuits and the Kangos and shit, and talk about me and you, your mama and your cousin too. I'm like, oh shit now, you know. But like, my thing is, how the fuck do you not? Now I went back to a point with us in Jersey. How do you not know that?
Right?
Yeah, he wasn't exposed to it. If he said he never grew up listening to it, it don't make no sense to me.
Right, that's crazy. I could see if he was talking about a joker from a different region or some shit like that, and he ain't heard about it maybe. I don't know. But see, that's the thing, man. You know, you gotta pass that music down, man. You know what? And it's true. What year was it? It was the BET Awards, right? And they was honoring Charlie Real Fair. Charlie Boy.
Right.
And they was giving him the honor that night.
Uncle Charlie.
So, the rappers that was the stage didn't know who the fuck Uncle Charlie was. Look, y'all didn't them all them motherfuckers, right? So, Smokey got mad at the motherfucker. He had to, after the show was over, or somewhere close to the end of that motherfucker, you know. He had to get up on stage and tell why it was important to know your musical history and your knowledge and your culture, your roots, da-da-da. Because Smokey went in. Because the rappers was back there probably looking at Charlie going, who's this old motherfucker? And Smokey must have got wind of that shit. You know, and Smokey had to like, hey, fuck this, listen. Bob Sumner, but we got to break this up for a minute. I got to say some shit, you know.
He like, shit, I'm Smokey. Everybody should know about me.
Hey, your shit. But he was kind of disappointed. He was looking at Charlie. What?
Smokey probably your parents was made off my music. Like shit.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's funny that means if that's really the case that he didn't know about Three Stacks, God bless you, because that, you know, we should always pass that.
I think he knew about him, but he said he never listened to him. That was his beginning to his statement, what he was trying to put out. He never listened to Three Stacks. So but I'm like, how can you not, being from the A?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Like, that would be a no-brainer to me.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. It don't add up to me, but at the end of the day, that's that young man, that's you know, that's his opinion, that's his thoughts, you know. If he wasn't exposed to it, you know, hey, you know what I mean, we can't, you know, we may think it's weird, but it is weird. Yeah, but I guess that's the situation.
Hey, but hold up, let me break this up though. Remember that one time? I gotta break this up, man. Both of y'all heard this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again, goddamn it. I was sitting at the job one day, right? It was me and two other brothers, a brother named LT from Roselle, and his other brother from Neptune. And we had work. And it's a younger brother, he about, I think 30, 32. So we started bringing up figures. it got down to James Brown and shit. So we talked about how James Brown, you know, we talked about OJ and how that shit wasn't no goddamn on high-speed chase. I said, now, I jumped in there because they started talking about OJ shit. I said, that wasn't no real damn chase. I said, now, James Brown, man, that was a goddamn chase. That boy was rolling. Now, he was breaking state lines, barriers. That's a damn chase, right? So the younger brother, that 32, goes, hey, y'all, who's James Brown? It got real quiet up in there. You know, we done left the cafeteria. I said, listen, man, tell me that you bullshitting. You don't know who James Brown is? He said, no, man, I don't know who James Brown is. I said, come on, man. Tell me that you ain't telling me you don't know. Yeah, right. He was saying, I said, listen, you ain't been at a barbecue, they ain't playing, you know, get on up. Come on, you know it. You got to know James Brown. You're a brother. We brothers, man. So he had to go home and look up who James Brown was on YouTube. But he was like 30. He was 32, but 32. Yeah, James Brown. I don't know about James Brown. Oh, just see who y'all. Damn. So, I don't know. Maybe I tried to spin that story on my man.
But who didn't grow up with James Brown music playing in the household?
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, some kind of barbecue, right? Yeah, something. That just don't make no. I remember you told me that, Jones, about your coworker.
Yeah, you was right up, Chizz. How the hell you a black man and don't know about James Brown? This is wrong, Jones. This shit wrong.
That shit is damn near sin.
Okay, I'm a play.
Damn near sin.
But see, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Maybe you gotta sometimes look at people's upbringing. Sometimes certain parents don't allow music in the house.
Okay, he's from Asbury. Hold on. Yeah, let's put that in perspective. The brother I'm telling y'all about out there, Bill, he's from Asbury Park, New Jersey. So it's not as... Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about if you're from New Jersey. God damn it, all the hell. All right, so anyway, so maybe he didn't have that...
Right. You
them kind of roots.
You got certain parents that doesn't play that type of music. You feel what I'm saying? That certain
like secular music,
right? You got to think about like certain white kids. They not exposed to urban music. They probably was exposed to like Mozart and shit like that, but they snuck and bought like NWA albums and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Just so they could be up on culture. Hey, Dan, I got this fucking great album, NWA, man. It's fucking great. Right. We can't play it in my house, man, but meet me around the corner, bro. Right. Like that. You got motherfuckers that wasn't like Eminem exposed my man. Like he think what's his name, Papa Doc, and his first name was Clarence, and Clarence grew up with both parents and shit. So it's it's like you got you got motherfuckers who imitate that want to be part of a certain culture of a certain line that probably wasn't raised on that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just me being devil's advocate. But
we'll get a brother pass. We'll get a brother. I see what you're saying. He's a good brother. He just didn't know about James Brown, you know.
If you grew up in the urban community, that's a different language. I don't know who the fuck
in the hood.
Right. If you grew up in the hood or wherever, I don't know who your mama is, your uncle is, your auntie is, your grandmama is. I just know somebody got some fucked up souls in their family and they don't know who the Godfather is or who the president of funk is or who the queen of soul is and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
great grandma had to be playing that shit in the background.
Listen, bro. Especially if you talking about you breathe the hip hop culture. If you breathe the hip-hop culture, you got to understand your foundation of the culture. If you don't understand your foundation of the culture, then how can you say you part of hip-hop or you moving the wheel or something? You just following basically a trend. You know?
Well, you know, going back to what we talked about, actually is a good tie-in, man, when you think about it. Breathe the culture, live and breathe the culture. You know, it's kind of crazy, and I'm going to make this analogy about what my man said about Stacks. Breathe the culture. Because when I was rapping, and I came up, and I was using a sample, I wanted to know the year that song came out, the sample, you know, the who I was sampling from, who the band members was. I want to know. I'm thinking of Parliament. I want to know Bernie Worrell. I want to know Glenn Goins. I want to know, you know, like we did research on our shit. We didn't even have internet for this motherfucker. So my thing is, I can't see how any young rapper could say they didn't get their history right.
Because you gotta think that's back in the day when motherfuckers was reading credits. I used to read the credits on everything.
Thank you, Chizz. Thank you. Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. See, the thing is, this new era is so accustomed to digital and streaming. Ain't nothing physical no more.
That's what it is.
Ain't nothing physical. I mean, you still got the physicals, the collectors and stuff that can be printed up and stuff. But like Chizz said, when you purchase a CD or album, you reading who wrote what, who published what, who the sample is the element from, who did
you want
what.
The full breakdown.
Right.
But my thing is though, still, okay, versus albums, Earl grew up buying albums, and there was, you know, singles too, but, like, they got all the information right at their fingertips. Okay, you want to know who made that song. You go right there to YouTube and this, that, and third. You go right there to Wikipedia. Or that. So they really got more access to we had. We had to wait to buy the album, read the credits on the album, which we love to do because we had to get it from the store, crack that motherfucking seal, and put that bitch on and start reading it. But, like, they got more access than we do.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
But so they should be really on their shit.
They're just lazy.
Maybe that's what it is, Chizz, because there's no way you can these kids that know how to work do this technology with and do all this stuff. You can tell if you're a music artist on the come up, you're not going to know your history. You should know more than your history to me, because they got avenues that we had to walk to get our information. We had to go to Tower Records to get our information. Yeah. We had to read up on shit. That wasn't at our fingertips. I know, because I was out there. You know, so these rappers have so much at their fingertips, these young kids on the come up, which I do agree. I really love for them to have that instead of having to go through the third party or the record company. I give them young boys credit for this shit. Now, this is where I'm going to give them credit. See, this is where Earl is like a real dude, because I tell these little motherfuckers, they come up to me, yo, Earl, you know, can you help me out? You know, can you get on the verse? Can you help? I said, well, listen, young blood, I don't have a problem with that. I'm honored that they still asking me. This kid's like 16, 17 fucking years old. But I tell him straight to their face. I said, brother, you got everything at your fingertips. You know how to manipulate this motherfucker way better than fucking some Earl Jones. Shit. Yeah. Shit. I told him, let me be your age. With the kind of drive I had back then and put that together with this technology shit, I'll be a bad motherfucker. I'll be talking shit.
Yeah. Everything you could do from your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, these kids got it going on, man. Yeah, I love the way they don't have to deal with fucked up record labels and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know what, though, Jones? I'm gonna let you know this also. See me and Mad Generation, the 80s babies. We was the rest of the Mohegans.
Yes, I was. And I'm gonna tell you why y'all was. Because when me and Mad got together. And me and Man, we walked and talked together. See, we just ain't get together because he did good music and I was a rapper. We walked with each other first.
Right.
And the man said, off of the idea that we got off a friend of mine, and we trying to look for studio time, and man said, Jones, why don't we build our own studio? And this is what you talk about, because that was the last of that. Hey, let's build our own studio. Love into this motherfucker. Let's make this shit a team. We not just rappers and producers that got together. We friends who happen to rap and produce.
Right.
And I think that's what... See, these kids, man, they ain't got that. They just get on their phone. And see, they can sit there and send that shit to each other from the phone, and that shit can come out dope. Don't get fucked up. I hear some of the stuff that's catchy. I like it. You know, but they ain't got that feeling on it. They ain't putting that love into that music, because you ain't all in that same studio together. You vibing out as men. And then you just happen to be artists after that. So you vibe out as men first. See, these kids don't have that. That's why I point my little index. If I'm gonna point my little index finger every once in a while, it'll be that point, because I feel like they missing something. They missing that feeling, that studio vibe where you feel like y'all made a song so dope, y'all just about to blow the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then like I was saying before, they lazy as hell.
And see,
they could be that too, Chizz.
I think that's where I can say the double entendre come in from for people that's throwing the darts at Young Thug, because they feel like Andre 3 Stacks was that guy that put in that work from the mud, selling his tapes, physical shit, walk the walk, talk the talk, toured everywhere. The one that went on the Source Awards and said the South got something to say. You feel what I'm saying? Which everybody pay attention. You feel what I'm saying? So they feel like
it's historic shit.
Right. They feel like this is like one of the elite people that you really can't talk about. You feel what I'm saying? That's like if a motherfucker go against a New York rapper, how we feel. When T.I. said, yo, I battle any New York rapper, I felt some type of way about that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I felt some type of way, because I'm like, bro, no, wait a minute now. If you talking about any rapper, you gotta understand the line of MCs that came in, like, you know what I mean? Respect all due, and I give you credit for being confident, but you talking about like people like KRS-One and Rakim Allah, and I mean LL, like, bro, like, and that's just naming a few. That's just naming a few.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, I think they throwing darts at Young Thug because they feel like, yo, Andre 3000 is the god in the A. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't be saying that shit.
That shit's like sacrilegious over there, man.
Right.
Shit. Because when you brought it to attention, Chizz, I'm listening to what you're talking about. Wait, you talking about 3 Stacks like that? I didn't say shit, but that's under my breath. I'm like, whoa, that ain't too damn good. Right. And like I said, I'm trying to look at the man in the middle. T.I. probably like, listen, blood, you might want to reconsider that. Yeah, I can see him because because T.I. trying to say, hey, you're a young hot guy. You get up with Stacks. Shit. Hey, world is your oyster type shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's news to me, brother. Thank you for bringing that public announcement, Chizz.
I think it falls into line of where, far as I'm saying, like bridging the gap, the young ones gotta listen and the OGs gotta be more receiving and receptive of the new things. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's why I brought that story up. When Chizz told me that story, and I think that we have that, I'm not going to say all, because I don't want nobody to crucify me on the station, but like, I think sometimes as the way I've been from hood to hood, I've been from OKC to Kentucky to Newark to Camden to DC to Baltimore. So that's kind of like the same thing. It's like, it seems like a lot of times we fail those younger kids, and that's why they're going crazy anyway. But come on, everybody had that OG in a circle, because we used to listen to OG. I used to listen to them OG drug dealers that used to pull me over and talk, yo, blood, let me talk to you. But we would listen, you feel me? Like, I felt like I always listened to them. But I don't know if somewhere along the line we got away from that and just like talking to some of them young brothers so that they understand that they don't have that father figure. It is a cool motherfucker that you could talk to on the street that might be a little older, that might say, hey man, listen, I feel where you're coming from. Just watch how you moving. You know what I'm saying? Right. And get details with this motherfucker. Like, I get detailed with a young motherfucker, so they know that I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when he brandishes his gun on his phone. And I'm like, first of all, get that motherfucker off your phone. That's serious. But my thing is, I like to do that, just me, but I don't know if we have failed those younger kids as a community, as men. But times change, things change. I get that, but like one thing that doesn't change is the feeling on that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think
so maybe even in the rap community, maybe that needs to be handled a little bit more differently with these OGs and work with some of these young cats instead of young cats feel like I'm not stepping to them because they don't fuck with us. Yeah. Just my take.
Yeah, and that's just being real. Like you said, Jones. It's just that only way you could bridge that gap is it only takes dialogue to bridge that gap. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It only takes dialogue. Maybe on, like you said, how we walk, we talk. Maybe Young Doug just need to sit down and talk with 3 Stacks. See where he come from. Just like 3 Stacks need to listen and see where Thug come from. And meet somewhere in the middle to where if y'all do make music, it could become a motherfucking nice balance off of it, because y'all know each other. Y'all might know somebody from the same community. Y'all don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But guess what?
And they may be more similar to each other than they even realize.
Thank you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you trying to, like, I think is basically themselves that's in the way. You feel what I'm saying? But if you take if you take your walls down and talk and dialogue it out and realize, hey, you might be older, I might be younger, but we still got the same motherfucking storyline as the, you know what I mean, different times, same league type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So let's
I like that, man, because that would be great in life, but that would really be great in hip hop.
Right. So let's do this motherfucking culture. You know how big Atlanta, like, they would be so motherfucking out there bumping that shit. Young Doug, 3 Stacks on some shit. Like,
shit.
3 Stacks on this motherfucker, and 3 Stacks ain't even gonna give you less than 100%, because that's motherfucking 3 Stacks. You know what I mean? 3 Stacks gonna give you some shit where he either playing the guitar, singing on your shit real quick, and giving you motherfucker good 16 spitter on that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think both of them is just in each other way of, like, dialogue. I think it's probably gonna take probably like certain people from each camp to really be putting it together. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Hey, I hope that work out for the culture, man. That will be super dope. But for all y'all darts at Young Thug, man, I get it, because you got the hardcore 3 Stacks fan base. You know what I mean? I get it, but leave Thug alone, man. He just expressing something that he wasn't open up to, and he optimistic about it. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, you can't be mad at him.
And maybe he don't have the knowledge of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like to me. Like, he's missing out on a lot of different facts. Like, he's just talking from what he knows, so we can't, like they said, they crucified them. We can't crucify the young man for that.
Or let's play another Let's play another devil's advocate. What if Young Doug did do a track or two where he felt like 3 Stacks was on it, and he had his peoples reached out to 3 Stacks peoples and shit, send the record over or whatever, and 3 Stacks turned it down on some shit? You feel what I'm saying? What if what if that been the case?
That's a possibility.
Right. We don't really know the behind the scenes underlining of the shit to why Young Doug feel that way. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe send 3 Stacks some records to be like, yo, OG, can you hop on this? It'd be a blessing. And Stacks being Stacks, the hermit that he is like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? So Young Doug probably feel like, well, fuck it, he don't fuck with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Could be some shit like that. Could be that could be a scenario. Because to me, it's still like if you 3 Stacks and young, let's say Young Thug, let's say that shit actually happened, and the Young Thug didn't expect it to happen. They sent them over the track. 3 Stacks took his time, but then finally said, "All right, I listened to it. it's pretty cool. Where y'all gonna be at what time? And then they go, oh, we gonna be at our spot at 6 tonight. Alright. Motherfuckers hang up the phone and show the fuck up. He walked through the threshold of the door. Thug look at him like this the coolest shit in my fucking life, bro. I'm working with a legend physically. That's how the shit should go.
Word.
You know?
Yeah.
Like real.
Yeah, that'd be the coolest shit for that. See that guy walk through his door like, I'm actually recording this over here with you.
Real shit. Like real shit.
So I ain't gonna send you the lyrics. I ain't gonna do none of that. I'm gonna come right to your spot and we gonna see that some shit. So I think to me, we talk about old school, new school, if it confused like that, that would be great.
Right. I agree. 100%.
Yeah. Cool. Old school can learn something off these young school cats, you know what I'm saying? A different way to record, or just that and the third. You can learn, the old school cats can learn off them too.
But I think the conclusion to this, Young Thug and Three Stacks, like Matt said, they need a dialogue. They need to sit down. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't need to start off on a creative level. Maybe they sit down on a personal level, get to know each other. Then maybe something work out. Understanding comes through communication.
Yeah.
Communication is everything. You know what I'm saying? But fellas, I want to talk about this. They put out the Grammy nominations for 2021. I just want to go through the hip hop ones to see what y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all take.
Yeah.
All right. For best rap performance, they got Deep Reverence by Big Sean featuring Nipsey Hussle.
That's dope.
Bop by The Baby. What's Poppin' by Jack Harlow. The Bigger Picture by Lil Baby, Savage by Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce, and Dior by Pop Smoke. That's best performance.
That's a damn good lineup.
I'm gonna tell you right
now.
That's
a damn good lineup.
I think I think Meg Thee Stallion gonna walk away with it because of Beyonce feature.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna
That's
walk
the plug right there.
Right. So, but if you asking me on a personal level, who would I give that to? Man, I mean, the Big Sean, Nipsey was dope, but that Pop Smoke.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That Pop Smoke was
crazy too. That Dior.
Yeah. You gotta think. I like that too. I was trying to think of that. Do I go with the Nipsey or do I go with? I mean, you gotta think about Pop Smoke shit was fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
See, Pop Smoke, bro. Listen, I liked him.
Right.
As one of the I liked him a lot.
Yeah.
I think it does. I'm gonna tell you what. He was only 20. First of all, I guarantee you that motherfucker. If he doesn't get, God bless him. Sorry, y'all. If he doesn't get shot and killed, I think he was gonna put New York back on his back and bring. He was gonna be the guy. There's some people you see. You know that they automatically a star.
Right.
And he was that. Pop Smoke was a star.
Yeah.
He was a star. Fuck all that shit. Don't get me wrong. But he was a star. Young. He had the right mentorships with him. They were showing him how to be a star.
Yep.
You know, and he had that kind of je ne crois say. You know, he did that little That's how you know you're a star. He wasn't the greatest rapper. Everybody can say that in here. But he knew how to put them shit together. His voice was melodious. People loved that shit, and he was a star. I think he would have been the guy.
Yeah.
So basically what we're saying is, political wise, they would get at to Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce. But personally, I think it's either Deep Reverence or Dior.
Yep.
I think out of them two. Politically wise, Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
She's like the biggest star,
Yeah, honestly, Deep Reverence or Dior. You know what I'm saying? And here's another one. Best melodic rap performance. Rockstar by The Baby. Laugh Now, Cry Later, Drake featuring Lil Durk. Lockdown by Anderson .Paak, The Box by Roddy Ricch, and Highest in the Room by Travis Scott. I think the Baby got that one. Either the Baby or Drake, but I think the Baby got that one.
I think the Baby.
What you think, man?
I think the Baby gets jerked on that one. I think they're gonna give it. If you telling me political now, yeah, Drake might get it because he's a bigger international star. But
he's been going against the Grammys for the past 3-4 years. But they still might want to kiss his ass.
Right.
I mean, it's fucking Drake.
Right. But if you asking me, because I'm thinking about all of them, like Roddy Ricch and them had great videos, but Travis Scott video was definitely more like
The Highest in the Room. Yeah, that was a crazy video.
Melodious, bro.
Cause this best melodic rap performance.
Yeah, that shit was.
Yeah, right.
That Travis Scott shit was crazy. If you want, and I watched all of them videos. I watched every last one of them videos, and I got to give it to Travis Scott on that one. Got to give it to Travis. But we know Drake gonna get it.
Yeah, on a political level, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was good. Because it's all politics, so man, yeah, right. Yeah, it's all politics at the end of the day with that shit. Yeah. So you got
who deserve it? I think the Baby deserved that one.
I mean, the Baby
that Rockstar shit was hard.
It really was, but I think the Baby they not gonna give the Baby shit right now. The Baby got to come with another album, which he basically did. You know what I mean? Because his first one was great, but this one was even better in my personal opinion. But
he 2 albums in.
But he's got to put that third one out for them to get the attention. I think he needs that good international song, probably with a feature on it, with somebody hot. Like maybe if the Baby lines up with the Drake, or he gets a Nipsey verse on there, or he has a Pop Smoke verse in the bag somewhere, I think he will get it then, but I don't think he's getting it far as being a solo artist dolo. He's gonna get nominated.
They gonna make him work for it.
Bro, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
That sound about right. They gonna make them work for it.
If it wasn't for Puff and all these people speaking up about how they do the hip hop culture, the Baby and none of them motherfuckers wouldn't even be nominated right now. Let's keep it all the way 100 buck. The Baby,
because even that Roddy Ricch shit was hard.
Right.
The Box, that shit hard as hell.
None of these motherfucking names that you mentioned in far as Grammys wouldn't be mentioned in Grammys if you had a person like Puff and them get ready to protest and tell motherfucking Grammys to, y'all got a whole year to get this shit right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah.
For real. Nobody would, you know what I mean? That's why we consider like BET Awards and Soul Train Awards our Grammys. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the only way we get the motherfucking acknowledgement. You know what I mean? Being a Grammy nom, okay, it's cool. You get to up your portfolio and up the grade of your motherfucking price of a feature because you a Grammy nom. But at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. If we didn't have the voices who needed to speak about it, it wouldn't have been the Baby in these categories. Or guess what? If it was a category, it wouldn't have been televised.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right, here's the other one. It's this one and one more. It's best rap song. It's kind of similar to the other ones. The Box by Roddy Ricch, Laugh Now, Cry Later, Drake, Rockstar, The Baby, and Savage, Meg Thee Stallion. That's the best rap song category.
It's not the best rap song. Man, you think they're gonna go political on that? They say they give the other joint to Meg Thee Stallion. Maybe they give the next like Easter single like The Baby or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think if politics wasn't involved, it'll either be the Baby or Roddy Rich, because them smashes.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chizz. I agree with you, Chizz, and I think the Box was a bigger smash by Roddy Rich. Was a bigger smash.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Than the Babies. Because if you listening to like what I do, I keep my ears to the radio as well. That motherfucker Roddy Rich shit was in rotation like a motherfucker, even on Z100 up here. You know what I mean? It broke.
Yeah, and then Roddy Rich is coming off of winning Grammys last year with the Nipsey shit.
And you gotta understand, Roddy Rich fuck with DJ Mustard. You know what I mean? Who's another producer. So, you know what I mean? I can see Roddy Rich if you taking political shit aside. Yeah, if Meg don't win that first category that featured with Beyonce, they gonna give it to Meg on this one. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Meg get one. Meg get one.
Like Earl said, they don't give it to her on her shit with Beyonce. They definitely gonna give it to her on this one, for real. And I'm
right. So one, yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be surprised if I'll be surprised if they give both of them shits to her on some like.
Yeah.
Maybe
that'd be kind of fucked up though, wouldn't it, man?
It would.
Or maybe she got some sympathy votes type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would.
So we'll see, man.
Yeah, shit would. We'll see. Here's the last one. This I think the most important one. Best rap album. Black Habits by D Smoke, Alfredo by Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist. Written Testimony by Jay Electronica, King's Disease by Nas, and The Allegory, Royce the 5'9".
If you know how I feel about Nas.
Damn.
You know how I feel about Nas. I'm giving that to Esco.
They gotta give it. They gotta give it to Nas.
Listen,
he been nominated so many times. I don't think he even won a Grammy before.
They giving it to Jay Electronica, bro. You know why they giving it to? They giving it to Jay Electronica. They giving it to Jay Electronica Testimony album because Jay-Z is all over that album.
Yeah, and I think that's not fair. Because fair. I think The Allegory was a better album than The Written Testimony by Royce the 5'9".
Word to Jay-Z old song, Politics as Usual, bro.
Even Alfredo with Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist, that was a tough ass album.
I get it. Hey, Chizz, you talking to a motherfucker that listen to these records. I get it. Yeah. But it's Jay-Z. Jay Electronica is a signee to Rock Nation. Jay-Z is on, out of 10 records, he's on 7 of them.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
It's going to Jay Electronica. Understand, Meg Thee Stallion, she's managed by Rock Nation. It might go to Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Like, I don't know how big. Yo, the politics on this motherfucker is crazy. But don't be surprised if these motherfuckers that so-called part of the members of the Rock Nation that happens to have Beyonce and Jay-Z on these records get a fucking Grammy, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, you got a point. It's all about politics. At the end of the day,
and it's so fucked up that it's about that.
There's a joker that's going, hey, my single was just as hot as hers.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get this shit off. Hell yeah, that's gotta be a shitty feeling.
Come on.
You know. And you think about the box. That was a joint. You know what I'm saying? So you go, damn, I'm not getting this because of the politics.
You gotta think,
man. I'll be salty as a motherfucker.
Rhapsody Eve's album was more conscious and uplifting a bunch of sisters and stuff, but I don't hear her name in that Grammy nod.
Oh no, you look at her Rhapsody.
It was a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Right. You know, you ain't Rhapsody's one of them chicks you ain't gonna never hear like that. We just all know that if you from the root, you know she dope as fuck.
Right.
You know, you're gonna take. Hey, listen, who you want on your? Oh hell, I can't say that. I'm about to say, if you want your real lyrics, who you want on your track? Rhapsody or Meg Thee Stallion? I want Rhapsody.
Come on.
Yeah, because you know what, Rhapsody remind me of Queen Latifah, but on another level.
Yeah, right. She probably that was probably her study. I bet you Rhapsody studied like shit like Queen Latifah.
Oh, she fuck.
You know,
she fuck with
Bahamadia and shit.
She got Latifah on the album. She fuck with Latifah heavy.
Oh.
Yeah. Latifah named her album and everything, bro. This what I'm to me, Rhapsody got a mixture to me of Light and Latifah. Cause she got that consciousness like Latifah, but she got that rough edge like Light do. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. We all know how the Grammys go anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just wish, the politics wasn't involved. And they just would go straight off the music. Go straight off the music. That's it. Fuck politics.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Politics is a part of music, so it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, man. What we gonna do, man? We gonna go to our musical break real quick. We gonna get a drink of water, go to the bathroom, do all that good stuff, and we gonna come back and finish strong right here on Built for This Network Zone, Theory of the Culture, cause we ain't no motherfucking vultures. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cheers.
1970 something. 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 1970 something, nigga, I don't sweat the date. My mom's was late, so I had to plan my escape out the skins in this world. The fly girl, hang a ray of Hennessy until I call Earl. 10 months in this gut, what the fuck? I wish Mars would hurry up so I could get bucked. Wild juvenile ripping mics and shit. New York, ready for the likes of this. Then came the worst date, May 21st, 219. That's when my mama water burst. No spouse in the house, so she rolled for self. To the hospital to see if she could get a little help. Umbilical cords wrapped around my neck. I'm seeing my death, and I ain't even took my first step. I made it out, I'm bringing mad joy. The doctor looked and said he's gonna be a bad boy.
I remember back in time, all of the homies died, before all the diamonds and lights. I knew that I was going somewhere. Let me take it back in time, before I even caught the ride, before I had knuckles and dimes. I knew that I was
Pac
going
realized if we let Pac drive, swear to God, to reverse it, I give my left eye. With the right, I visualize the king of Bed-Stuy. Checking his daughter Tiana in the junior high. If I was in Brooklyn and B.I. was still alive in 2006, it might sound like this. NY 718s, 212s with Sue's rendezvous. It's like Moulin Rouge. High fashion, uptown Air Force Ones and Vasquez. Puerto Ricans with fat asses, Blaze Dutch masters. We dump ashes on models in S-classes for you bastards. Catch a cab to Manhattan with that Broadway acting. You hype that belly shit and get you captain wrapped in plastic. Tell the captain, ask Raj what's happening. I hear nor speak, no evil inside the bag.
1970 something.
I remember back in time, all of the homies died, before all the diamonds and lights. I knew that I was going somewhere. Let me take it back in time.
Now I'm 13, smoking blunts, making cream. On the drug scene, fuck the football team. Risking ruptured spleens by the age of 16. Hearing the coach scream, made my lifetime dream. I mean, I wanna blow up, stack my dough up. So school, I didn't show up, it fucked my flow up. Mom said that I should grow up and check myself before I wreck myself. Disrespect myself, put the drugs on the shelf. Nah, couldn't see it. Scarface, king of New York, I wanna be it. Rap was secondary, money was necessary. Until I got incarcerated, kinda scary. C-74 Mark 8 set me straight. Not able to move behind the great steel gate. Time to contemplate, damn, where did I fail? All the money I stacked was all the money for bail.
I remember back in time, before all the homies died, before all the diamonds and lights. I knew that I was going somewhere. Let me take it back in time, before I even caught the ride, before I had knuckles and dimes. I knew that I was going somewhere.
Yeah, we are back. Black Theory of the Culture, built for this network. We streaming on every streaming app out this bitch, cause we getting big like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's for the strong, not the weak. It's
Colossal.
Knox, Jones, Chizz. Yeah. And we starting this 30-minute jump off that was created by the homie Chizz Roundtree called You Doing Too Much.
Doing too much.
Yeah, man. So, hey, Chizz, I know you want to get into it, man, because you know.
Yeah, I want to get into it. I'm going to let y'all know who I believe is doing too damn much. The Tyson and Roy Jones fight. They old asses need to be sitting the fuck down somewhere. Why the hell they doing a goddamn fight? Why you coming out of retirement just to do a goddamn fight? They look tired as hell through the whole fucking fight. Matter of fact, Tyson smoked weed, so you know he ain't got to win like that. Roy Jones probably in the country. You know, he's a country boy, probably chasing down horses and shit, getting winded the fuck out. Why the fuck y'all doing the fight? This shit wasn't even worth it. And then on top of that, you know, they supposed to have Lil Wayne to perform. Lil Wayne called out and he had Snoop do it.
Yeah.
That shit just was, I don't know. It was a no-go to me. And then Nate Robinson getting knocked the fuck out by Jake Paul. Like, that shit looks crazy. God. Like, they talking too much. That shit shouldn't even happen.
Oh, my God.
It's in existence.
Hey, yo.
All right, let's get out of that. They are doing too much. Let me get to that. All right, we in the COVID time, right? Okay, put yourself in it. It's a Saturday night. Everyone's in the house. It's dark early. You sit in the house. You need some fucking entertainment, right? This is what they did for us. They provided entertainment. The build up and all that. And so I think what it did, because listen, I personally think they chose to make a lot of money on that site between internet and the $50 or whatever that's there, because people are just sitting around their houses now. And you know, I saw the fight, man. Listen, it was a clinch match. I for 250-year-old guys, it wasn't bad. I thought it was a good sparring match. I'll label it as a good sparring match.
They call it expedition, but not expedition. Exhibit. Damn, I'm fucking the word all up. Excuse me, y'all.
Exhibition. That's what it was. It was like a good exhibition, and people need to entertain. But it was winded. I get it. What do you expect? 154, 151. What do you want? Hey, look, we have nothing else to watch. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones provide a little entertainment. They had the undercard with oh my God, Nate Robinson. I felt so bad. I saw that fight, and you know, I see what happened to Nate Robinson. Because I boxed before, right? Because Nate Robinson is a physical dude. Without them gloves, that fight could have been a problem. If they was just like without gloves, and you can see. When you put on gloves and you boxing, like you say, because naturally your natural hand speed is fast if you're a fast and quick joker. But when you put on them gloves, it slows your hand speed down so much. So 3 months wasn't enough time for him. Because he looked like he didn't have a jab. And the punches he got hit with, they wasn't bombs. So I think if Nate would have... No, he didn't get hit with bombs.
No, he didn't.
You look at him, he didn't have a jab because it goes a little bit more heavier. So then he had the natural hand. So you give Nate Robinson a year like that dude had, Nate Robinson kicks his ass. I'm telling you, because you got boxing is an adjustment, you know.
So and I don't think Nate got knocked out by some regular ass punches.
That's what them 2 punches. They wasn't bombs. I was like, yo, wait. Something like so Nate wasn't used to all of that. 3 months of training is not enough time to go in there. And this other guy was training for like a year better. So yeah, of course, you can make that same year. That fight is a whole different fight. But you know, it was all entertainment. That's my thing.
That's why I think the whole goddamn shit should have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, if Jose had did it early on, they delayed it. They set a new date, and then they set another date. It was like a circus. I'm like, yo, like, this shit didn't even make no sense. I understand, okay, it's entertainment for everybody. They made a little money. Yeah. And Tyson's a goddamn smoker. Come on, man. You smoking 6 to 10 joints a day, you think you could be in that ring like that?
Hey, I not.
Hell no, Mike gonna be winded like a motherfucker.
Hey, not for
nothing. Mike was better than Roy, yo.
Hey, Jones.
I know. We don't know what the fuck Roy was doing.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Jones took the words right out my mouth. Tyson came out like vintage Tyson with the head movements and everything. I ain't gonna front. Even though motherfucker Roy Jones tapped him, Tyson ate them shits, bro. You could see in Tyson's eyes, cause Roy was holding him so much that motherfucker was starting to go back into motherfucking old Tyson mode, Iron Mike mode and shit. He was getting mad. I think if that motherfucker would have went 2 more rounds, bruh, that motherfucker would have went 2 more rounds, Roy Jones would have got smooth knocked the fuck out. I'm dead serious. Smooth out. First of all, Roy Jones, that's my man pound for pound, but that motherfucker was breathing hard when the motherfucker got to the second. Okay? Motherfuckers had to hold his shit open.
Roy was doing too much.
He was. He asking the trainer, is he bleeding? Because Tyson hit him with some shit. Am I bleeding? Roy, what the fuck you talking about? Is you bleeding, Roy? You up there winded like a motherfucker. You worrying about is you bleeding? You must be got hit with some shit to ask a motherfucker is you bleeding? You know what I mean? I'm serious. I never knew any boxer that asked was they bleeding out this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? But Roy did that.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean? And like you said,
he had you because of the COVID and shit like that, so you gotta put that in perspective too. I get it, man. I think it was, look, the crazy part was the fight was over. It looked like Tyson was ready to go another 2 rounds, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, Tyson
was getting
Tyson sit his ass down. Go back to the ring and light up a goddamn joint.
Chizz. Tyson won that motherfucker. They ruled that shit a motherfucker draw. I looked at that whole shit. I said Tyson won this bitch. But you seen when they said it was a draw, and Jim Gray asked Iron Mike, what do you think? Mike was getting ready to say that's some bullshit, but he calmed down, was like, oh, I'm cool with that. You feel what I'm saying? Cause he had
cool with that.
Yeah, he had the real, cause he was about to motherfucking snap. Tyson wanted 2 more rounds. I'm telling you, they jerked Mike for that shit. That was some bullshit. And all the people that motherfucker bet on.
So y'all say this was the Mike from back in the day. Mike would have probably caught a court case over this shit.
Bruh. And not even a court case. He would have caught a fine. Because he would have been on that motherfucker Mike. He would have been like, that's fucking bullshit. I eat all of your kids for lunch or everything. You know what I mean? Word is bone. That's how Mike would have been. You feel what I'm saying? But he calmed. The weed, you could tell the motherfucking weed calmed him the fuck down and shit. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. If that was the old Roy kept holding that motherfucker because Roy was feeling them motherfucking body blows, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feeling them body blows.
You can hear them shit.
And far as Nate Robinson go, Nate just got a weak ass chin. Let's just call it for what it is. Nate got a weak ass motherfucking chin. That motherfucker he ain't had no defense when he played in the NBA. He ain't got no defense when he motherfucking boxing. Okay? That motherfucker went in that motherfucker. Bruh.
Then he came out and said, look, then he must have the New York Knicks flashbacks. He came out with the orange and blue. I said, oh, Nate ready tonight. He going back to the New York Knicks over in this bitch, right? And he came out there and I saw the first jab. I said, damn, that don't look good. Then he tried to throw an overhand left. I said, damn, that shit look weak. And then my man just hit him. Boom, top of the head. It wasn't even a hard hit. And Nate just, his ass is on the canvas and shit, act out. Come on now. This ain't right.
When the social media tore Nate Robinson up.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Okay, let me break this down. First of all, when he got hit in the back of bad wind. Mute your phone. When
I got you.
When Nate Robinson got hit in the back of his head, you feel what I'm saying? He fell the fuck down on the floor. Right there when he got hit like that, I knew he was going to get knocked the fuck out. You feel what I'm saying? Because any motherfucker that got hit in the back of their head really never fell like the way he fell. You feel what I'm saying? So I knew right there. It was the back of his head. It wasn't no temple or nothing like that. And sometimes the back of your head, depending on how hard you get hit, it could knock you off balance. But that motherfucker fell flat to his motherfucking belly. Okay, I knew. Right?
Yo, that's
second round, he came out hot. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, this motherfucker Nate don't got no defense because he kept grabbing my man arm. I'm like, Nate, you faster than this motherfucker. Just stick and move, motherfucker. Stick and move. Man, my man, like, he got a weak chin.
That's why I'm thinking, man. Them girls probably slowed him down because you know the Nate had to be faster. Them girls slowed him down. I'm telling you, I know. That slowed his shit down. You can see it.
Yo, Joe, don't get no excuses for Nate.
No, you can't. First of all, if that motherfucker, was he wearing basketball shoes like Snoop said or boxing shoes? Second of all, again, Nate never played defense in basketball. We damn sure wasn't going to expect nothing crazy. And then on top of that, my man was only a few inches taller than Nate. So the reach advantage was pretty decent. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you right now, Nate can never show up at another family barbecue no more for a good while. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you, he cannot show up.
Oh, my God.
Yo, you cannot show up to another family barbecue, popping shit on your cousins, talking about, nigga, I'll fuck you up. Because what they gonna do? Man, I'll knock your punk ass out like that white boy did you, boy. You know what I mean? That everybody in the world know now Nate Robinson got a weak ass chin. So when you go to the club and you see Nate and you know you could fucking knock Nate out, that's some crazy shit.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? That's some crazy shit. The boy Jay, he, like Jones said, it wasn't no haymaker, it wasn't nothing. The motherfucker just hit him with a nice 2-slugger across. And on top of that, you got laid the fuck out with your motherfucking ass in the air and didn't move. You know what I mean? You didn't move. That's the worst knockout ever. It's one thing you getting knocked out and flat on your back and shit, but you got knocked out on your belly and didn't move, and then motherfuckers had to bring the motherfucking EMTs and shit to revive your ass. Nate, I'm telling you right now. Nate, do like I do. Purchase you a Roscoe, Nate. Don't fucking go in no game no more. You know what I mean? Purchase you a Roscoe. Start shooting niggas. Don't even fight no more, Nate. Because clearly, motherfucker, you got a weak ass chin. Okay, you could dunk a ball, but you can't dodge a motherfucking punch for shit. What kind of shit is that? You doing too much, Nate. Word up.
Yo, man. Nate might need the Roscoe Jr.
He needs.
Nate need to start off. He needs to start off. He don't need to start off with the full blown Roscoe, the adult version Roscoe. Roscoe RJ.
That motherfucker.
Start off with RJ, Nate. You're doing too much, Nate.
Hey, that motherfucker need to go and see where he could get a stronger chin piece from. That's one. Because if a motherfucker knocks you out like that on some little short, quick shit, man, I can imagine if a motherfucker get you with one of them motherfucking Iron Mike hooks type shit, bro. God damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, you ain't gonna have to start walking around with a motherfucking helmet and a chin strap and shit on a regular basis.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's fucked up, Nate. Hey, man. Listen, if you got a girlfriend or a wife out there, I know your wife just embarrassed like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? If you got a girl out there that's fucking with you, she gonna talk all the shit on you now. Cause guess what? You got knocked out in front of the world, Craig. You got knocked out in front of the world, Nate. Nate, Nate, wake your punk ass up, Nate. You got knocked out in front of the world. So your girl gon' not only disrespect you, she gon' think she could knock your punk ass out too. Cause if Jake did it, I know she could do it. You know what I mean? Shit. You got the weakest chin in motherfucking probably America right now, bro.
Yo, when that shit happened, Pop voice came to my head. Rest in peace to him. You got knocked the fuck out.
Knocked the fuck out. Yo, it was one of them things where you know how they show the slow motion replay, how the motherfucker got hit and how he just fell. That motherfucker looked like when Michael Jackson did that Smooth Criminal video and the shit just leaned forward and shit with that camera trick. Nigga, his whole body just froze up and went forward, bro. Like, that nigga was asleep.
Oh, shit.
Yo, he was asleep before he hit the ground, bro.
But the punch he hit him with it just wasn't a bomb. I don't get it. Nate Robinson's fucked up in the game. Cause we all loved Nate before this. Nate was an incredible athlete. He looked like he'll fuck somebody up. Yeah. You know what he's a physical dude.
Hey,
I guess not. Goddamn.
Hey, Jones. What's that motto? Looks are deceiving. That's deceiving to the motherfucker. That motherfucker Nate Robinson, Big Nate. You know what I mean? He about 5'5", what? 5'5", 5'4". Got some ups and shit, dunked over Shaq and shit. You know, got some tattoos. But that motherfucker got a weak ass chin, boy. Woo! He got a weak ass shit.
If you think about a male ego right now, if you Nate Robinson, you got to be feeling really fucked up, man. The whole world knew you just got knocked the fuck out like that. Like, yo bro.
You can't go to functions. Nigga, you cannot go to functions.
Man.
No, you cannot. They just gave my man Nate black card and shit. Hey man, we gonna take Nate black card and give it to your ass. You part of the hood now, motherfucker. We fucks with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. They saying that Snoop had the best night out of every fucking body.
Yeah,
and he was performing.
Commentary.
That's fucked up to say.
Did everything. Like, for real. Like,
that's fucked up to say.
Yo, that Nate, first of all, shout out to Tyson. Tyson was getting mad. Roy Jones, I'm glad you agreed to the 8 rounds, because if you'd agreed to 10 to 12, you'd have got smooth Nate Robinson out this motherfucker. I'm being honest. You'd have got the name. That's the new name for knockouts right now. The Nate Robinson. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna hit that nigga with the Nate Robinson.
I'm gonna hit that. Yo, that motherfucker who that is that got the Nate Robinson? Who that is that got the Nate Robinson? That's how it's gonna go down now. You're hashtagging right now, Nate, not for motherfucking fighting the fight, but getting knocked the fuck out. Shout out to the whole internet who be doing the memes and shit. That's a funny shit y'all be doing, bro. They had
that was embarrassing.
They had the one with the Simba and shit, like Simba stepping on him. They had the other one where he got knocked out from the Sonic the Hedgehog. The rings got knocked out of him. Yo, that shit is crazy. I'm gonna tell you what. Any New York Knicks fan, y'all should be motherfucking mad at Nate for wearing them goddamn colors. You feel what I'm saying? That's an embarrassment to motherfucking New York and everything. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be wearing no goddamn Knicks colors and you getting knocked the fuck out like that, Nate. You know what I mean? That doesn't. I'm gonna put out a disclaimer for all New Yorkers. Cause of Nate Robinson getting knocked the fuck out, that doesn't reflect any of the New Yorkers that rock with the Knicks. That's a disclaimer.
Oh my god.
Yo,
you got it bad, man. Bad.
That was terrible.
You got it bad.
Man.
That was terrible.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're
definitely doing too much.
Doing too.
Oh my god.
Man. And Roy Jones, you go and get you like 2-3 cans of motherfucking oxygen, bro. Cause your ass need it, bro. Cause if you got winded, I don't know who and the crazy part is, bro, I heard Nate Robinson got some pointers for motherfucking Floyd Mayweather. Floyd ain't talk to him about that shit. Floyd ain't tell him about getting knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? You talk to the man that's motherfucking undefeated, that's probably that got one of the best defensive games in boxing. Come on, hey Nate, you mean to tell me you ain't motherfucking take heed of what Floyd told you? I'm sure Floyd told you how to roll off that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta dip and roll, Floyd. But this motherfucker ain't do none of that shit that Floyd said. You know what I mean? This motherfucker,
right. That shit went left.
That motherfucker done hired the best boxing trainers and shit like that. Ain't none of that motherfucker kicked in. You ain't even get, at least, shout out to Roy, at least going the distance, and Tyson going the distance. Floyd, your shit,
right.
Man, I'm going to tell you, Floyd, if this was a motherfucking nigga that's paying $100 and you was the main event, we would have been mad at your motherfucking ass, bro. I ain't going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But, hey, man, listen, Nate, stick to dribbling the ball, Nate. You know, don't try to pick on nobody from the NBA and try to fight nobody. We all know now you got a weak ass chin. All them tattoos and shit that you got, that's just for show. You ain't no thug. All them braids, them little punk ass braids you got in your hair, cut that shit and get a Caesar, bro. You know what I mean? You ain't no thug, Nate. You ain't no thug, Nate. Ain't nothing. Hey, I mean, everybody had a off night. I get it. Everybody get knocked out once in a while. You feel what I'm saying? I get it. George Foreman got knocked the fuck out, but goddamn it, George Foreman went down there 15 rounds with one of the greatest. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand that. Your ass got motherfucking knocked the fuck out in the second round. Second round. And on top of that, your shit was scheduled to do 6 rounds. How you get fucking knocked out in the second round, your shit scheduled for 6? I don't understand that motherfucker there. But Nate, I'm gonna tell you right now. Bad. For now on, Nate, and this might pass by as the years go, but don't talk no shit on nobody. Don't talk no shit to your cousins, your girlfriends. You might not can't even talk no shit to your kids. Cause your kids don't go to school. So. And I'm gonna tell you what, they know you, if they know you their father and you famous, your kids gonna get made fun of, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, they gonna get tortured.
Yeah. They gonna be like, yo, we seen your daddy get knocked out on YouTube. Like you, fucked up, man. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. Think about like you dedicated that fight to all your families and friends and shit, and I don't think they want that type of dedication, bro. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. I won't want it.
No. Like
I won't want it.
If I'm Nate Robinson Jr. right now, I'm trying to change my name and shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I don't feel confident.
That's gotta be hella embarrassing.
Right.
So this is a public announcement to Nate Robinson. You're doing too damn much.
You're doing too much. Like I don't feel comfortable if I'm Nate Robinson, homie. I don't feel comfortable fighting with Nate now, seeing that. I really don't. Like, I really don't. Like, I feel, you know, when I'm around my boys and shit, you know what I mean? You feel comfortable with certain people because you know they'll get down with you when it comes to the get down. You feel what I'm saying? I don't. If I was to roll with Nate now, after seeing that shit, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I feel more comfortable carrying my Roscoe than fucking with Nate. And that, you know, I'm serious. I put my trust in Roscoe more than Nate, and that's crazy. You know what I mean? Hey, man.
Oh my god.
Hey, man. Hey, give him the deluxe edition of a chin. You know what I mean? God.
He need the deluxe edition.
He need the deluxe.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I felt bad for my man, but, it's out there. It's out in the clouds, so, good luck, brother Nate.
Hey.
Nate, I laid out.
That's a hell of a way. That's a hell of a way into your 2020 in the COVID era. Knock the fuck out.
Oh, my God. Yeah, all of this, right? You get knocked the fuck out at the end of the year.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Hey, man. Hey, see, that's when you look at a brother like him. I'm pretty sure he's doing okay financially. He got it going on. He's pretty stable in this COVID era, because you got to base everything on the COVID era. So he's probably good there. But his pride hurt like a motherfucker, ain't it? Shit. I don't know if I can live it.
Hey, man, how many rappers right now writing bars on that motherfucker? Oh, my God.
You know that.
Motherfuckers
got it right there. The truth.
Motherfuckers in the studio right now.
You got cold rappers out. As soon as he got knocked out, the first metaphor was created by somebody. Rappers is cold.
Rappers is cold
like that.
I'm telling you, motherfucker, boy, I can't wait to hear somebody who put out this motherfucker. I don't know who gonna do it, but it's gonna be a Nate Robinson bar in that bitch. I'm serious. It is. It's going down.
You get knocked out like Nate Robinson.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. That's how it's gonna go down.
They're gonna be twisting the metaphors and the punchlines all over the place with Nate Robinson and shit. Yeah.
Be like, I hit him with the 2 pieces in the chin.
When you think about it, Mad brought it down, Mad on Chizz. It's gonna be hard for his kids to rock with him, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for his ladies to rock with him. Hold on. It's gonna be hard for his boys to rock with him, right? Then the rappers. This thing is a trickle down theory on theory of the culture with Nate Robinson. Oh, this is getting deep right here. This is getting deep like Jocko Stove.
Yeah, buddy.
So. Yeah, Nate is done, man. He done, man. Once the rappers start throwing it out there, oh my God.
Yeah.
Bad for brother, man.
There's going to be mad balls on Nate Robinson.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you,
bro. It's not even going to be funny. It ain't going to be funny.
Hey, listen. What he going to do to the rapper? Nothing.
Get knocked the fuck out again.
Right.
What you going to do to
Oh, my God. Well, I think about the dialogue and all this shit that's about to happen to him. I really feel bad for that brother. I'm gonna grow a heart tonight. I'm gonna grow a heart like the team.
Yo, that's worse than getting Della Reese.
Yeah.
At least Della Reese, it was a movie and shit.
Right.
That shit is like real life.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Goddamn, Tory. It's all these short motherfuckers who doing some dumb shit. Tory Lane shooting a chick. Nate Robinson go in the fucking ring, get knocked the fuck out. What's wrong with y'all short motherfuckers with these complexes, man? You know what I mean?
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your fucking lane. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody sitting there.
The COVID got people doing too much. This is why we come up with this thing, kids, that you beautifully came up with, because people are doing too much.
Yo, Jones, speak about the Jews.
Oh, damn. See, now, you know what? How much longer we got on the ticker, man? How much longer we got on the TikTok? Let's get this one out, man.
We got like a good 2 minutes. We got a good 2 minutes.
That's all I need. Okay. Now, listen. In the COVID era, I keep calling it the COVID era because of the era. We doing too much as a people. Now, we all got our flaws now. This is universal. Race, color, creed, gender, whatever the case may be. But the Jewish people over the weekend in New York, this is, y'all can check it out if you haven't checked it, went all the way to the Supreme Court to have this wedding of 7,000 people. They must have won it because they said well, you cannot tell us to do. This is a religious situation, and it is our synagogue. We can have as many people as we want in our synagogue. So they basically told the governor to sit his ass down and went and had this wedding of 7,000 people over in New York at the synagogue in the city. Now, see, it's not about Jewish. It's not about black, white. You know me, I'm a universal kind of dude. It's if you doing dumb shit and doing too much, you just doing too much. 7,000 motherfuckers. They might as well just shut the city down. They might as well shut down early. But, you know, people is doing too much generally, but I saw that. I felt some kind of way because there's no way 7,000, 7 is too much sometimes these days.
Yeah.
But they don't care. They don't care. They put the religion over everything. And, you can't tell us what to do. They don't want to take the shot when it was the measles. They didn't want to take the shots. You think they're going to want to take the vaccine?
Yeah.
What's the term for that? They call them super spreaders when people got going these like big mass probes and stuff. So, yeah, they definitely super spreaders because they do that at the hotel. When I'm working there, they had these
charge in.
10,000, my dude? You doing too much.
Right.
Who the hell want to be around 7,000 people? Not me.
Yeah, but you know, but for them, they think that they the chosen one because they got that whole complex with that. So, no, we're not going to get it, and if we get it, and you got to get it. You got to imagine a lot of them voted for Trump, so they probably still mad too. A lot of the Jewish community, so they probably still mad that he lost, and they just out there fucking. He didn't wear a mask. We ain't wearing a mask. And, oh man, this shit is all crazy. They doing too much shit.
Hey man. Shout out
see, that's the slogan for the year.
Yeah.
You're doing too much. Yeah, that was too much.
For real.
Shit.
Yo, we get ready to get up out of here, man. Shout out to everybody who chimed in the chat rooms, background listeners who rocking with Built for This Network and Theory of the Culture. You feel what I'm saying? Man, hey, bro, we go. Listen here, people is doing too much, and we going out in 2020. Okay, so you know 2021 is gonna be a lot more much going on for real.
Yeah, right. It don't stop here. It ain't over yet.
It ain't done. I don't know what's going on. Word to Bernie Mac, my boy Nate Robinson. I don't know what's wrong with my people. But you know, check out Theory of the Culture. You know what I mean? On Built for This Network. You can check out the social medias on Built for This Radio on YouTube. Go hit that subscribe button and bell so you can get the notification of each episode that goes up far as Built for This Network. You feel what I'm saying? Go into that Front Ground channel and check out my boy Chizz Roundtree, myself. You know what I mean? We got that Front Ground page. Hit the subscribe button and bell on that. Check out my boy Earl Jones, Gangsta Funk video and all of that. You know what I mean? On the Timeless Music page. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button and bell on that, as well as the ENT production page, where you can check out my boy doing them cover raps on y'all so-called MC spitters. You know what I mean? Get some lessons from the homie Earl Jones. You know what I mean? On that ENT production page on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and bell. You can check my Instagram out, Mad_Knox201 on Instagram, at Illmatterbeats on Twitter. I'm on that SoundCloud at MadKnoxMusic201. Also, I got that Summers of August 14th out, still streaming. I got X-Ray Visions of Music out, still streaming. Please, if you haven't got that, it's on every streaming platform there is possible. And I got the new joint coming out in about, 18 days? Called Beats Speak with Lyrics Don't. You feel what I'm saying? So, go... You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all cop that. Make sure y'all do the Chizz Roundtree, Me, Myself, and Chizz album. We out here, man. We out here doing everything and everything is possible, man. And I'm going to hand it over to my compadres, Earl or Chizz. Take over, brothers.
Okay, well, you can catch me on Facebook, Lawrence Chisholm, Instagram, Chizz1984. Like Mad said, go to that Funk Round ENT page. You know, you can check out all the music. Mad got his projects out on all streaming platforms, so go support, check us out. Good music, timeless music, word to Jones, all fucking day. Peace, y'all. One love.
Yeah. It's your boy Jones on the sign out. Check me out, like Matt said, you know, Earl Jones, Gangsta Funk, YouTube, Facebook, JL Jones. I even got TikTok, y'all. Y'all gotta get up on TikTok. I'll tell you, TikTok is the bomb ass shit. That's JL Jones, TikTok as well. And you can check me on Instagram, Earl the Pearl Jones. Yeah. Y'all have a good night, everybody. Yo, we out.
Yeah, we out, man. So remember, man, because wherever you at, we in that second wave of this pandemic, and it's hitting us heavy. You feel what I'm saying? So remember to wear a mask, wash your hands, wash your ass, go out with a little dignity in class, and remember, love is given when love is shown. From your boy Chizz, Jones, Knox, Theory of the Future, built for this network. We bagged in another one, baby. Alright? And God's will, peace and blessings, y'all.
I'm sticking ice picks on the tip of your dick. Give your testicles a swift kick. Ain't that some shit? Am I hardcore? Harder than the Plymouth? It ain't no myth. It's a nigga with a split and a chrome for a fifth. Pressed on your back. So what you want, nigga? How you wanna act? I hope civilized, cause I love to see niggas die. Brains all leaking, out on the street, and the pastor preaching. He was a good man. Played the bad man when the burner was in his hand. Now he's singing sad songs with Elvis. 3 to the head, about 6 cross the pelvis. You fuck with the high guy, you die. You're the same motherfucker chicken, look up in the sky. I'm on some old neck shit, suplex shit, hardcore sex shit, and tech shit. What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want? A repetitive loop. All I need to destroy a soloist or group. I put it to your boy. Hope you got the scoop. Biggie Smalls, the rap genius. I keep the Glock by the penis, the cleanest cut. Fuck sluts with the big, humongous butts. I use a rubber butt. My style is gushy like a hooker's pussy. And it don't take a lot of back talk to push me into flaming them. Like that little nigga Damien. Block 19 to my motherfucking cranium. Game tight, gun toting motherfucker. Niggas in the grave thought Biggie was a sucker. I tricked them. I gave them work, then I sticked them. I stripped them. Cause niggas don't want the friction. Told you before how I bring the drama. Slam Larry Johnson and his grandmama. What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga?
Time to reunite.
What you want, nigga?
It's commission, niggas. B.I.G. lives on.
What you want, nigga?
Brooklyn. Fucking deadly. Lucky lefty of the commission. Bow down. By now, you fuckers know this is our crown. Uptown bullies. Brooklyn Biggie. Bed-Stuy Ho, Black Bed-Stuy Gold. Behold the flyers. Bentley drivers, Louis Vuitton buyers, jet fuel abusers, sipping Petrus. Once upon a time in America's muse. You based on us, you fiction. Your eights don't bust, you a constant contradiction. Ladies, please use contraception. Deception's at an all-time high when sexing. Use protection. Fucker should've never been born. Should've never got signed. How the fuck you got on? How the fuck you got Sean? I'm too advanced to Lance Armstrong in the dance. Rubber band man before T.I. was. King of New York like B.I. was. BK all day, it's in my blood. You wanna see my mask and gloves? What the fuck you want? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want?
What you want, nigga?
What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want?
What you want, nigga?
What you want, nigga? What you want, nigga? What you want?
What you want, nigga?
Two of the world's greatest. Brooklyn's finest. The commission lives on.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
Let's go. Network. Network for the strong, not the weak.